There was once a young woman named Emily who was always in a rush. She was constantly racing from one task to the next, never taking a moment to slow down and appreciate the world around her. She was always late for meetings, always cramming in one more task before bed, always saying, "I don't have time," when someone invited her to do something fun. One day, Emily was walking home from work when she stumbled upon a small antique shop. As she peered through the window, she noticed a beautiful grandfather clock sitting in the corner. She was struck by the clock's intricate design and the way the pendulum swung back and forth in a steady, comforting rhythm. Without thinking, Emily walked into the shop and asked the shopkeeper how much the clock cost. When the shopkeeper told her the price, Emily hesitated. She knew she couldn't afford it, and besides, she didn't have time for such frivolous things. But as she turned to leave, the shopkeeper called out to her. "Wait," he said, "I have a proposition for you." The shopkeeper explained that the clock was magical. It had the power to slow down time, giving the person who possessed it an extra hour each day. Emily was skeptical, but the shopkeeper promised her that it was true. Emily decided to take a chance and bought the clock. As soon as she brought it home, she set it up in her living room and wound it up. At first, nothing seemed to happen. But as the days went by, Emily began to notice that she had more time in her day than she ever had before. She started taking long walks in the park, watching the sunset from her balcony, and spending time with friends she had been neglecting. She no longer felt rushed or stressed, and she found herself enjoying the simple pleasures in life that she had been too busy to appreciate before. As the years went by, Emily grew old with the clock by her side. And on her deathbed, surrounded by loved ones, she smiled and said, "I may not have had all the time in the world, but I had enough. And for that, I am grateful." And so, the clock was passed down to Emily's granddaughter, who continued to cherish the gift of time that her grandmother had given her.